The sea was calm that night, glowing under a silver moon. Rahim, a lonely fisherman who spent his life on the waves, cast his net farther than usual. As he waited, a soft humming rose from beneath the water, a voice sweeter than any song he had ever heard. Startled, he leaned over the boat and saw her, a mermaid with shimmering turquoise scales, hair flowing like liquid moonlight, and eyes so deep they looked like forgotten oceans. Rahim froze. She wasn't dangerous. She was crying. The mermaid whispered that she was trapped between two worlds. Her name was Nerissa, and she was cursed to wander the sea alone, unable to return to her kingdom. Rahim, moved by her sadness, promised to meet her every night. That night, for the first time in years, Rahim didn't feel alone. He didn't know why, but something inside him shifted. The sea no longer felt like his workplace. It felt like a place where destiny had finally found him. Little did he know, this meeting would change his life forever. And every night after this, he would do something for her that no human had ever done. The next night, Rahim returned earlier than before. His heart pounded, unsure whether she would appear again. But as soon as his boat drifted into the quiet cove, Nerissa rose from the water, her shimmering tail catching the moonlight. "Thank you for coming," she whispered. "Humans fear my kind. If they find out I'm here, they will hunt me." Rahim nodded without hesitation. "Your secret stays with me. I swear it." Nerissa smiled for the first time, and it was the kind of smile that made the sea seem warmer. She told him stories about underwater kingdoms, coral palaces, and creatures that glowed like stars. Rahim listened like a child listening to a fairy tale, unable to look away. But at the end of the night, Nerissa grew weak. Her voice trembled. "My curse drains me after sunset," she said softly. "I lose strength every night." Rahim didn't understand then, but he would soon learn what she needed from him, what he would begin to do for her every night. Nerissa finally revealed the truth. She was cursed by a jealous sea which envied her voice. Each night, the curse stole her energy, leaving her frail and barely able to breathe above water. "There's only one thing that slows my curse," she said. "Human warmth." Rahim frowned. "Eat a fire." She shook her head. "Not fire, kindness. A human's gentle touch." He hesitated, not out of fear, but out of respect. Nerissa placed her hand on his. "Every night, if you hold me, the curse weakens. If you don't, it will consume me." And so he did. That night, Rahim held her close as she rested against the side of his boat, her tail glowing faintly. The sea was silent, as if watching them. Rahim didn't know what was happening to his heart, only that her pain felt like his own. Rahim spent every night with her now. He brought blankets, lanterns, and warm tea. Even though she couldn't drink it, she liked the smell. They talked for hours. Rahim told her about storms, childhood memories, and his dreams. Nerissa told him about dancing dolphins, ancient sea kings, and glowing underwater gardens. One night, she placed a hand on his cheek. "Humans speak with words. Mermaids speak with hearts," she whispered. Rahim didn't understand at first, until he felt it. A warm surge, like a wave traveling through his chest. Her emotions, her gratitude, her affection, they were communicating soul to soul. And slowly, love began to grow between them. The sea warned them that something was coming. The waves trembled. The air grew heavy. Nerissa's scales dimmed. "A crimson moon only appears when the sea which grows stronger," she said weakly. "She is searching for me." Rahim grabbed her hands. "I won't let her take you." But Nerissa shook her head. "If she finds me, she will destroy you too." Rahim refused to leave her alone. He wrapped her in his arms as she trembled. His warmth pushed back the curse again, but this time only barely. She coughed, light fading from her tail. "Stay," she whispered. "Just stay." He stayed until sunrise. He always stayed. At dusk, a wave rose unnaturally high, and from it emerged a shadowy figure. The sea witch. Her eyes glowed green like venom. "You dare protect her?" she hissed. Rahim stood between Nerissa and the witch. "I won't let you hurt her." The witch laughed. "Foolish human. Love cannot exist between sea and land. But if you want her, then pay the price." She pointed at Nerissa. Each night he holds you. The curse shifts toward him. Soon, he will grow weaker until he becomes mine. Rahim felt a chill. Nerissa screamed, "No, don't touch him." But the witch vanished into the waves, leaving behind only her threat. Nerissa sobbed, "I never wanted you to be in danger." Rahim wiped her tears. "I'm not afraid. I choose you." Nerissa tried to push him away. "If you stay with me, the curse will take you." Rahim refused. "Then let it take us both. But I won't let you face it alone." Every night, Rahim held her tighter. But now he felt the curse too. Coldness creeping into his arms, weakness settling in his bones. Still, he kept going. Nerissa cried silently as she felt his life force mingling with hers. Their love was becoming a shield, one the witch could not break easily. Every night, Rahim did the same thing. He held her, protected her, loved her, and little by little, the curse weakened. The witch returned, furious. The sea roared as she rose higher than before. "You cannot break my curse," she shrieked. Rahim stood firm. Love can break anything. The witch unleashed a wave of dark magic. But Nerissa pulled Rahim into the water. Instead of drowning, he floated, surrounded by soft blue light. She had shared her life force with him. Underwater, they faced the witch together. Nerissa's tail glowed bright gold, the color of royal mermaids. "You are always more powerful than you believed," Rahim said. And together, they unleashed a wave of pure light that shattered the witch's power. The ocean fell silent. The curse was gone. After defeating the witch, Rahim could breathe underwater, but only when holding Nerissa's hand. Their bond had transformed into magic. She took him to her kingdom, coral towers, glowing gardens, fish that shimmered like stars. The merfolk welcomed him, amazed that a human had risked everything for one of their own. But Nerissa knew he belonged to land too. "You don't have to choose," she said. "The sea will open to you whenever you call me." For the first time in her life, she was free. And for the first time in his, Rahim felt complete. Rahim returned to the surface after weeks underwater. But he was no longer the lonely fisherman he once was. Every night, when the moon rose, Nerissa appeared beside his boat. Not because she was cursed now, but because she wanted to. Every night, he did the same thing he had done since the beginning. He held her, listened to her stories, shared his warmth and his heart, not out of duty, but out of love. Fisherman and Mermaid, two worlds that were never meant to meet, found their forever in each other. And the sea kept their secret. Always.